Oh, hello, I'm just, a secret assignment for God. Hello, I'm Simon. You may better know me as Saint Peter. I am the person who decides who gets into heaven or hell. Basically, what happens is, when the people on Earth die, they come to a room of sorts up here and try and sell themselves to me. And then that all gets filmed and put onto one of these handy dandy tapes. And then I watch them to see what they've got to say, see if they deserve to get into heaven or hell. It's kind of like This Is Your Life, but with underlying tones of, well, death. Well, I've got a green box and I've got a red box. Green box for heaven, red box for hell. Quite simple really, isn't it?
Yeah, I had a career in impressions. Used to do, the pub and club circuit. It was quite popular. Did a lot of the old popular ones. Like David Attenborough. Here we have a sea turtle. Things like that. What else can I do? What about this one? I'm Post Malone. That was Post Malone. Thinking, what else? Who else can I do? Marty! We gotta go back to the future! That's Doc from Back to the Future, Neymar. That was Neymar, the footballer.
All of us apostles work up here. For example, there is Andrew. He's the chef, but he used to be a fisherman, so all he cooks is fish. But on the plus side, that does mean our diets are very rich in omega-3. Who else is up here? Well, we've got John, we've got Philip, Judas, but the less said about him the better. I suppose if you look at it in a business way, you've got, the big boss himself, God, then all his kids kind of act as the managers underneath him, and then us apostles more of a squad chosen by Jesus. I think I was probably the only apostle that could have done this job. Then again, I think Philip was shortlisted, but he could make a decision to save his life.
Hello, I'm Philip, and my job is to sort out all of God's paperwork. So I sort out all the letters to him mainly. Get quite a lot from children. Most of them are from children's letters to God. We also get leaflets and things like that. We had a leaflet the other day from a stairlift company, which is kind of ironic. I mean, obviously they were thinking of Stairway to Heaven, but we have escalators now that take us to heaven, so they don't really need a stairlift. I always try to stay organised, but I'm just not very good at it, to be honest. I struggle making decisions. I have a friend that's got the same problem, actually. His name's Noah. You've probably heard of him. He's in the Bible. The whole thing with the ark, couldn't decide what animals to take on it, so ended up having to build a massive one, which would fit all the animals on. And took him ages.
Don't really want to be here in heaven. I've lived my life, and at the end of it don't really change, does it? Just send me to hell. Screw it. I've climbed Kilimanjaro. I've done all the things I wanted to do, and I'll just pick the challenge and then disappear. I don't really want to be here, just don't really know why. Just want to go to hell.
Yeah, I'm stuck in my office most of the time on my own, but luckily, God gave me some board games to play. Got chess, got Cluedo. Ooh, I do have this though. Yeah, it's called Pagodico. It's actually Guess Who, but it's the Bosnian version. It's a little bit harder than the English version, but that's because everyone has mustaches in Bosnia, even the women. Watching the tapes all day can be quite boring. Some people just tend to drone on and on, and I think I find myself nodding off quite a lot of the time. I've had to guess once or twice whether someone was actually good or bad, but I've never been wrong. Yeah, I don't have many friends up here. I used to socialise quite a bit with all the apostles. And when we were alive, we had quite a crew, but Jesus got a bit too big for his boots one day. Everyone thinks he did all those magic things, which is only partially true. It's mainly like sleight of hand and basic illusion stuff, which is no better than David Blaine. I mean, even Daimo could do the walking on water thing, and he's nowhere near as good as David. I work a normal 9 to 5 up here. When I leave work, I tend to roam past Fanny Craddock's bakery, pick up one of her famous custard slices. After that, I go home and watch the latest series of Jimbo and Bullseye, being dead and all. Yeah, I live in the same apartment building as Daniel that fought the lion. It's probably one of the biggest lions you could possibly meet. When we first met him, we thought he fought the lion, but now, well...
Alright, Peter. Alright, now? Yeah, just fought another lion.
Another one.
Another one, yeah. Well, it wasn't so much a fight, really. It was a bit one-sided. I'll tell you. So, there's a lion over there, right, in the arena. And then it started charging at me, I turned my back on it. Then I did a backflip, landed on it, rode it around the arena, cheers, money being thrown at me, knickers being thrown at me. Christ on a bike, mate, you should have seen it. Mental. Anyway, I just thought I'd come down and let you know, because obviously I've just fought a lion. I don't know if you...
Yeah.
But I'll be having a big party tonight, so it'll be going on quite late, it'll be quite loud. You're more than welcome to come, there'll be a lot of hot girls there and everything like that. But just, I didn't want to leave you without warning, you know what I mean? See you later, mate, anyway.
Okay, Dad. See you later.
What have I done? I'm a devout Christian. I'm a very good person. Do I have to spell it out for you? Christian. I should get in automatically.
When I meet people that come up here, they all tend to say the same thing to me. How lucky I am to be here. But I can't say I really agree with them. Well, think about it. I'm here all the time. I don't age. I don't die, which means I'm always working. Forever. And ever. And ever. One other thing as well, I think if I were on Earth and it were cloudy, I'd have to go to Spain. Not many clouds there. Up here, there's seems nothing but clouds. At first, it was a really interesting place, It had anything you could want. And then, the amount of people here is just ridiculous. Had to pave over all the nice parks and beaches, make room for the tall high-rise flats for all the people.
The problem with St. Peter is it's too negative, I mean, he can't see that living in heaven for an eternity is a good thing. I mean, we've all got our own houses. I mean, mine's an apartment. Mine's got a coffee machine, which is good. I can have coffee for breakfast every day. And Russellsburg's in the microwave for tea every night. I mean, what's not to love about that? Most of the letters to God come from children, asking for something. Most of them don't make sense, and they're a bit selfish, really. Can I have a new bike? Can I have a new toy? Can Mummy stop hanging out with Uncle Jim when Daddy's not home? That sort of thing, really. This letter here is one of the few letters that's got through from one of the young kids that he's sent it in. Shall I read it? It's quite sweet. Hello, Mr. God. I was sat watching the Bake Off with my mummy, and a man had his baked Alaska taken out of the freezer, and it melted, so he threw it in the bin. I can't really read the next bit. It's a bit squiggly, but you know, it doesn't matter if it's only a young kid. So please, can you give the Bake Off man some good luck in the future, because I don't like seeing people sad. That's from Keith, age 5.5. It's sweet, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the main reason I get down is because I've seen the working conditions elsewhere. I think the first day on the job, must have wandered into the branch for Mecca. It's lovely. You know, comfy armchairs, good food, herbal tea, the lot. Loved it there. Sometimes I wish I could go back to the Mecca branch, but if God found out, he'd be pretty upset because he needs me to stay here and sort out the tapes. I keep trying to tell him it's overcrowded here, but he just won't listen. I suppose he's like one of those flat earthers in that type of way. Will not listen. Yeah, I've had the pleasure of putting some truly awful people in hell. There's this Hitler, bit of a no-brainer on that one. There's Jack the Ripper. Well, one of the two people actually knows who he is. And then there's one more. Real hatred for this guy. And that has to be the man that invented melon balls. Who cut up a melon, looked at the corners, went, ooh, they might be a bit sharp. Ridiculous. Yeah, I've got some reserve spots in heaven. You got David Attenborough, that one's pretty obvious. You got Rock the Dwayne Johnson, Carl Pilkington as well. Then the Queen of England, Saucy Minx, that one. And Harry Redknapp, how can I forget? They've all got ensuite bathrooms when they get up here, so they don't have to share. Life of luxury. Yeah, when Jesus came up here after he died, everyone started praising him. Probably because they were spreading the word of his dad. Yeah, he started doing Jesus merch. Amazing production quality on this one. It went through a bit of a bike phase though. No. Basically a Boris bike type thing, but call it Christ on a bike. Also went into wide a little bit, but yeah, not many people liked it, a bit watery. Then we've got his autobiography, Jesus Christ, turning water into words. Heaven's bestseller, this one.
We actually have a 12 Apostles group chat, which is great. All we do is we keep adding Judas to the chat and then kicking him out straight away just to mug him off.
The Apostles group chat started out as a place to meet, organised Bible study, but since we're all so busy. But since then it's just become a place to gossip, talk about people we don't like, mainly Judas, sneaky bugger. Occasionally, your boy Jesus just adds him into the group chat and then removes him, and then sends him a snake emoji as well while he's there. Yeah, we don't like Judas, as you probably would have guessed. And obviously, God wasn't happy with him. So when it came to deciding where to send him, we thought, yeah, Swindon. Without a doubt, one of the worst punishments God can give you.
If what you're saying is true, and heaven does exist, then how come when I flew to Maga a month ago, I looked out at a plane window and there were nobody walking around in clouds? And if God is real, why on earth didn't he stop me throwing up when I were in Maga? I was like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, make it stop. But nothing happened.
How'd you get into heaven? It's a difficult one, actually. Well, I don't think everyone that gets to heaven is perfect, really. Far from it. As long as you understand that 99% of the people on earth are decent, then you're pretty much there. Basically, don't be a bastard. Oh, and probably shouldn't listen to the Ten Commandments. They're a bit out of date. Oh my word.
This is awful.
I mean, 4 girls at once?
I mean, if anyone can, God can.
It's nothing that. I once had 6.
Really.
Right, well,